it's finally time. So, this is the Prometheus cheese. Warning, some skill is required. Just organizing my inventory. So most people bring 2 circles and 4 deluxe heals, but for this strategy, the deluxe heals won't matter because you're going solo and he'll only be locked on you. Unless you do this with a group, which my first time doing it was with a group. Going to have to thank SkepLQTick for this strat. This is how you spell the name. I can't pronounce it, so thank you, that guy. Yeah, I actually had encountered this before, but I thought it was a bug, and the name of it will kind of sum up the rest of the strat. I thought it was an extra life bug. Yeah. So before we get into that, we repeat the same strategy as we walk up the stairs, of high jumping, normally launching a horn first, and then blasting. If you fall too low, you can just do a quick jump where you press T and then space to quickly elevate yourself above them, because their AoEs are very annoying. Same with Prometheus's. I hate Prometheus's AoE, and nothing can change that. It's just 1,100 instant transmission damage. So, now we make our way to the wizards. For the wizards, you just want to be a bit cautious, because they are able to deal a lot of damage really fast. So you want to keep kind of a distance with these guys. If you're lucky, sometimes there's a locking bug where they just won't lock onto you, which is the preferred outcome. Also, just a quick warning, there is some skill required in this. It's not a full cheese, it's more just more chances. Okay, I missed that. Oh, that was close. Don't know if you noticed it, but the heal summon circle was there. So now we're at the top. Normally I'd splash a circle, but I have no health lost. So these are useless. You can just kind of throw them to the sides. Unless you want to try to throw one in the arena. But he attacks so fast, there's not even a point in doing so. So here we go through the cutscene. And, don't really have much to say for it. I've seen it so many times, it's just getting kind of boring. But it was interesting the first time. It was interesting the first time, do not get me wrong. So at the very beginning here, if he does his blast, you're going to want to sidestep while in the cutscene. And I did not do that. I did not do that very well. Oh gosh, this is not a good attempt. If I upload this, this is a horrible attempt. Like, this is just an absolutely nightmarishly bad attempt. So yeah, basically, for your first 2 lives, you're just going to want to show all effort. You're going to want to pull out all of the stops. Oh, there's this annoying AoE I was talking about. Yeah, that. I despise that attack. But moving onwards, we're on our second life, which normally, to any solo skill runner, this would look like a horrible run. Barely any health drained. Except for us, this is optimal. So yeah, normally it's good to get all the damage off when he's flying like this. If I can even hit a single shot, okay. Oh. Okay, so there I go. So my second life is currently gone. So I'm on my last life. So normally it would be a bad run. Most people would probably just leave or do their best on the final run. However, we're just going to... Oh, wait. Oh, no, I actually got it the previous one. Basically, there's a rare occurrence during the fight called a blessing, which basically what it does, it gives you an extra life. And we're going to be abusing the heck out of that. As I said on the stairway, there is some skill required in this run, just to, like, hit Prometheus and deal damage. However, you'll know you got the blessing, because you'll start, like, glowing blue. That's the prime indicator. Oh gosh, I did not. So now, you can see what we'll do. We'll just proceed to sit here until we notice a glow blue hue on us. So normally I just like to pull out YouTube or something while we wait. Oh, I already got it. That's really rare. So as you can see, my chest is glowing blue, and that's how you know you have it. So we've gotten into his, like, harder phase. Basically, when he's in this phase and not flying, I just like to keep generally away from him. I don't enjoy attacking when he's in this phase, because it's often just a huge loss of life. So for this one, I'm not really going to do much. I'm just going to shield it because... Oh. So as you can see, I've died. However, I was on my last life, but the dungeon is not over because I had the blessing. Now, this strat does turn a 5-minute fight into around possibly up to a 20-minute fight. However, slowly, we will proceed to chip away his health. So now, this is kind of the boring part where we just wait for the blue hue. Honestly, there's no point in watching on from this point. It's a video. This will be just me ranting about stuff. So, yeah, I actually have a really funny challenge coming up for next video. I'm gonna try to beat Arcane Reborn without magic. Oh, he's in his blinking phase. Basically, blinking phase, he'll I'm not sure if other people call it that, but basically it's when he's constantly switching between orange and white magic. The Promethean flame magic. So, there's a lot of people who will play it risky and try to go and hope that the effect comes on while the attempt is running. However, I am heavily unlucky and am not going to try that. So, I don't know what to say here. Running out of things to say. So, I might just try to risk it, but I don't want to do that because that would not be optimal. Alright, so since I have nothing to do while I wait, I'm going to point out my favorite and least favorite design aspects of the tower. So, one thing that I've noticed that is kind of cool, there's like a swirling vortex at the top, probably the magic of Durza reviving Prometheus. Some things I don't like, however, is like the fire and stone collapsed in the middle of the arena because it can affect side dashing. Here's what I mean by that. In Arcane, side dashing, you use it throughout this fight a ton. It's like an optimal strategy once you're level 100 or higher. And, you see, my problem is that, well, first I should explain the error. It's that if there's an object in front of you, or within the range of the side dash, it will not allow you to side dash, which can be, oh, there we go, which cannot allow you to side dash, which is really bad when you're trying to avoid boss attacks. Yeah, so basically when he's flying, this is when you're going to want to get all of your damage out. Darn it, down I go. So, he should be getting low. So normally in this strat, like, dodging is important, yeah, but you mainly just want to kind of focus on dealing as much damage as possible. He's actually very low. I'm going for it. I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? I did it! Yes! And that is the strategy to soloing Prometheus. Also, if you noticed at the very end there, I had the blessing. I got it during the final few seconds of the fight. And so, as you can see, this attempt took about around, I think it was 13 minutes, which is actually a pretty good pace. On average, it normally takes me around 17 to 20. I got really lucky with blessings. Basically, how blessings work is, I think it's every 10 seconds, there's a chance of it affecting you. It's very slim. However, the blessing is definitely guaranteed to happen at least like 3 times throughout the fight. Which is very useful because it's just extra lives. Well, that's where I'm going to end this guide. First, though, we get to watch the ending cutscene. I don't know what to say, so silence. Alright. Now it's time to see what I get from the drops. And as you can see, I'm glowing blue. That is the blessing. So, emerald, azure, ruby, gold bar. Nothing good, but... Oh yeah, one thing is most people have to head up to Theos to exit, but quick tip, if you just press F9, you can just click Leave Dungeon. And that is the Promethean strat.